Howdy, my fellow YouTubers. Anybody here who believes in Nibiru or PlanetX, I've just been searching some of the webcams here of late. I had a little extra time and seen what I could dig up here, and I think I found some pretty interesting things on the webcams here in Canada and Alaska. Show you the first cam here. We'll scroll up. It's Perryville, southeast. And as you can see by the timestamp, now it's recent. Just today, just a few hours ago actually. Here we are. If you look at that, I'll back it up a couple if you watch. It's still there. You can see the little red ball here. It slowly phases in, and you'll get to see some excellent features on it today. Like this here, if they're talking about lens flares, then why do these would appear to be features like on the planet, moon, or something of that nature? Why is it that you can see them rotate? Each 10-minute frame, they slowly rotate around. Watch them. How can you dismiss that? And it just doesn't blink out. These are 10-minute frames. So it's actually fading up. As there's half, and then it comes back in. But that's chemtrails, clouds, everything that I believe is covering it up. You know, I can't believe how you can say that's a lens flare. It's right there. It's just slowly fading into view. You can see it in the background behind the clouds. And click forward. This is one of the best views I've seen in a while. But look at those go around. It doesn't appear to be a lens flare to me. Now we'll go to the next cam. Pull it up here. This is another one in Canada, or in Alaska, I'm sorry. But here's that same object. But here's all the lens flaring is in front of it. You can see it, it's just behind everything. Well, if it's a lens flare, why is it behind everything then? And it slowly fades in. Find it on multiple cameras. You can just see it there as the sun's reflecting off of it, and the clouds come and cover it all up for us so we can't see it. You're going to go to camera 3 now. See what we end up with here. Oh, there it is again. Go back, there it is. It fades into view. And if you pay real close attention on this one, at the bottom of it, right here, you'll see a big, looks like another feature as it rotates around. Then there's another one here, right at the top. And I don't know lens flares that rotate. I see them slide and spit, and they always go at a pretty drastic rate to what the sun does on movement on the screen. And you can see these are pretty stationary, move pretty slow, just as if it was another heavenly body or Nibiru, or you guys can make your own conclusions. I just think it's super interesting that everybody calls these things lens flares, or whatever you say, but crystal clear. And it fades into view. It just doesn't pop in. It doesn't have any bright shiny colors around it. Things will be in front of them. And you can see definite features on this as it goes around. Now we're going to go up to a camera, fourth camera. This one here I just found interesting. You just watch these chemtrails. These are some of the coolest ones I've seen in a while. I don't know what they're trying to hide, but look at them just loop out there. Looks like they're just having fun. They're not even spraying any real type pattern. We're just going out there and doing circles and loop-de-loops and whatever they feel, but they do a pretty good job of completely covering our skies nowadays. You know, I think some of it has to do with trying to protect us from the solar radiation, and basically the sun's going crazy right now. Look at any of the NASA charts or any of the SOHO cameras and that, and you'll see all the solar activities through the roof. So I think half of it's to protect us, but also the secondary or maybe their primary goal is to completely block the skies. Because here you are again. We're at the end of the day here on there. We're up at Fork, Yukon South. And you can see they're putting the chemtrails. Now I'll go all the way back to 4 hours ago. There you go. See, they just keep spraying them. It's like a non-stop nightmare. They just keep putting them up. Alright, here's another camera. This one I just thought was interesting. You can make your own decisions. Could be just something on the camera. But watch this. It doesn't move at all. There it is. And look at the chems in front of that sun. It's just blocking it out. But look at how it just kind of reflects. You can see the rainbow colors, the prism effect off of it. As the sun gets closer and closer, and then it just disappears. think that's maybe, in my opinion, one of the lens filters up in the space trying to prevent us from seeing what's there. Yeah, just another thing to think about. Now we're going to go one more cam. This one is just watch how the sun gets brighter, dimmer. Could be camera anomalies, but I don't understand how it could be like that. Watch. There, it gets super bright, but there's not a cloud in the sky. Where's all the clouds? Where'd the cloud go that all of a sudden turned the brightness up? Poof! And then it goes down to half the brightness it was just 2 frames ago. See, this is the normalness. This is going across sky. Comes all the way down. You see there's does a little brightness flash there as it comes in. See, then it goes dim. Comes halfway across the screen. No clouds at all interfering with it. Then all of a sudden, blam, gets super bright. Then it gets half the brightness it was, goes 40 minutes, and then back to bright again. And there it goes dim, but that could be the chemtrails. You can see them starting to streak across. Let's see if we can get another frame. I'm going to update this one. All you gotta do is hit the refresh button here. And hit the loop. Go southwest. Bam. Now look at the chemtrails coming in. That also proves that I'm watching this live. You just watch me refresh it. There's no trickery to anything that I'm doing. I'm just showing you what I see in the cameras, and I just think it's pretty cool how the sun gets brighter, dimmer, and brighter, dimmer, and there's no clouds whatsoever. Well, just showing you what I can find today, YouTube. I'm going to leave you with this one. Everybody be safe, be prepared, whether it comes today, tomorrow, 20 years from now. It's just a smart thing to be prepared. You have a spare tire in the trunk of your car, don't you? And you may never had a flat before, but it's still there. So it's just a wise thing to have a few provisions and things lying around, just, in case basically the shit hits the fan, you're not stuck without anything. If you live day to day going to the store or the fast food place for your food, a lot of us aren't going to be answering our doors when you're out there starving and hungry because we thought ahead. So just keep that in mind and just pay attention. Stock up on some food, some water. You can get rations at your local surplus stores. And everybody there, I respect you all. Just keep believing, and I'll make another video for you here in a day or so. Y'all have yourselves a good night, and hope you guys enjoy it.